Have you ever been arrested for identity theft by your own identical twin? I thought my brother Jake was just being annoying when he kept using my photos on dating apps. We're identical twins, born 3 minutes apart, and growing up people always confused us. But Jake was always the loud one, the one who got attention everywhere we went. I'm more quiet, keep to myself, work at the auto shop downtown. Jake would always borrow my pictures for his dating profiles because he said they looked better with his captions. I told him to stop using my face like 50 times, but he'd just laugh and say nobody would ever know the difference. What's the big deal, he'd say. We literally have the same face. I should have known something was really wrong when he started acting weird around me, like avoiding family dinners, not answering my texts for days. My mom kept asking why we weren't hanging out anymore. I figured he was just going through some phase. Then one Tuesday night, I'm walking home from work, still covered in grease from fixing cars all day, when this police cruiser pulls up next to me. 2 officers jump out and slam me against the brick wall so hard I thought my ribs were gonna crack. They're shouting about me being under arrest for online solicitation of a minor. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I don't even have dating apps on my phone. But they're not listening. They cuff me right there on the street while neighbors are staring out their windows. Most embarrassing moment of my entire life. At the police station, they show me printouts of this Tinder profile. My face, my full name, my city, everything. But the chat logs made me sick to my stomach. Explicit messages with someone who said they were 16. Plans to meet up at some park. Disgusting stuff I would never say to anyone, let alone a kid. I kept telling them it wasn't me, showing them my phone with no Tinder app, explaining that I was at work during all these conversations. My time cards proved I was clocked in at the shop, but they said I could have deleted the app, that the work schedule didn't prove anything. I spent 2 whole days in a holding cell with guys who were in for actual crimes. When word got around what I was supposedly in for, let's just say those 48 hours were the worst of my life. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, kept thinking my life was completely over. Then the girl's father shows up to the station with a printed photo from their supposed date. The detective calls me into the room and slides it across the table. I look at it and immediately know something's off. The guy in the picture is wearing Jake's favorite red hoodie, the one he never lets me borrow. Plus, he's standing next to Jake's beat-up Honda Civic with the dent on the passenger side from when he hit that mailbox last year. That's when I said the 6 words that changed everything. That's not me. That's my brother. The detective's whole expression changed. They brought in the girl and her parents for a lineup. She pointed straight at me and said, "That's him." But when they asked her to describe his car, his clothes, his voice, everything she said matched Jake perfectly. Turns out Jake had been using my name and photos but meeting people as himself. He figured if anything went wrong, I'd be the one who got blamed. His own twin brother, the person he shared a room with for 18 years. Police tracked down Jake's real phone number, his actual car registration, his apartment address that was different from mine. When they searched his place, they found the red hoodie from the photo and his real Tinder account still logged in. Jake got arrested the following week. The charges got transferred to him, obviously. But here's the kicker. When they brought him in, he actually tried to blame me. Said I was jealous of his dating life and trying to frame him. Even sitting in handcuffs, he looked me dead in the eye and said I was always the jealous twin. Like I wanted his life of scamming people and apparently talking to minors online. He legally changed his name to David while he was in prison. Said he wanted a fresh start when he got out. I haven't spoken to him since his sentencing.